Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I am so excited. I'm just so excited. I can't wait. Y'all aren't ready for this. So, Laura Lee, you know that I have an obsession problem with her. Like, all her palettes are right here, and all her lipsticks, they're all in a row down here. Um, her liquid lipsticks and her lip glosses. But she released her holiday collection, and you know I was jumping on it. I had it within the first 10 minutes. And I was like, great. And then I watched her video after I got home from work, and she said, oh, you know that everyone that ordered will have their stuff in next week, and then you have to pre-order, and then you'll get it in December, because they didn't have all their product in yet or something. But anyway, so I jumped on it right then. Of course, Jack is having a meltdown. But anyway, so with that being said, I was like, oh great, I'll get it next week, whatever. And so it was released Friday at 10 a.m. Her time. I don't remember. I think it was PST. I'm not really sure, but 12 p.m. Central Time for me. So I looked. It was like 12:10. I was like, hold on, gotta go to the bathroom. I was at work, so I'm like, y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And girl, I was like, And look, it's Monday morning, and it's already here. So I ordered this Friday at 12:10. I can tell you exactly what it was. And yeah, it is Monday morning, and I'm actually getting ready to go take one of my practice tests again, because one of them is being a pain. I slept funny on this side apparently, because this is being a real I can't think of a nice polite word to use on camera, but anyway, so it's Monday morning. I'm getting ready to take my practice, and I get an email from Laura Lee's brand. They're like, oh, your package is out for delivery. I got an email saying the order was confirmed, and then I got one saying it was being processed. I didn't get one saying that it shipped out, which I think usually we do from her. I don't know, but all I knew is I woke up and I had a wonderful email saying that this was being delivered. So now, as I'm getting ready, I can use my new palette and unbox it with you guys. Oh, look, I haven't even cut the seal. This side's got the label, so we're not gonna show this side, but I have not even broken the seal. I restrained myself. I was trying to hurry up and get ready. The fit today, we'll get more into that. If you want to see that, it'll be in that vlog at some point. Luna, stop it. And why are my dogs like this? They're having a day today. Does anybody else's dogs do this? I need something to cut this with. Oh, I have scissors. I have scissors. Jack, go on. Shoot. He's on my stool. Go on. Shoot. Shoot. They're being extra needy today. And now they just seen me get dressed. So they've been extra needy all weekend. We're cutting the seal. We're breaking it. Yes. So this is her holiday collection, which consists of a 10-pan palette. It's the same size as her Nudie 2. So this is her Nudie 2. So it's going to be the same size as this, along with a new brush set and a new makeup bag, which you know I have both makeup brush sets and makeup bags, of course, too. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Still busted. Woo. There we are. Okay, first things first, makeup bag. Yes. No, I guess we're going to do the card first. Here she is. It's a really, really pretty picture she had done. Or I guess, well, she's laying this way, but the card actually says, maybe it's supposed to be like this. I don't know. It is supposed to be like this, because here it reads. So, Whimsical Nudes, that's the collection. It's called the Whimsical Nudes Collection, Holiday 2022. Oh, that's weird. I ain't got the palette on here. So it's talking about $101 value for $55, but that's for the bag and all the brushes. And of course, here they are, and it has them named and labeled right there. But the palette's not on here, but whatever. Very pretty. So here's the bag. So this is the same as her other smaller bags. And the first one was pink. The second one was like a really light nude, and this one is more of a taupe color. definitely looks taupe, and it looks, I feel like a little more taupe on camera than it does in person, but of course it's pretty. It's a good size, and I like her material that she makes it out of because it's pretty, but it's also very easy to clean. Ew, silica packets. We don't like her. Here she is. Very pretty. I actually really like this. I really like this taupey color. She should do like caramel next to keep with her little mood if she wants my input. She don't want my input, but look, all the wrapping and everything's taupe for this collection. Get this out. Put the garbage in there so the dogs don't get it. There's the bag, and of course we have the brush roll and the palette. I think let's do the brushes first, because I mean we all love brushes, but come on, and like all the pretty colors of the eyeshadow palettes. Alright, we're gonna break this. These are so pretty. That one's like way over here. Oh, it poked through the paper. As if we had an escape artist. The rest of them in here. What is it? 10 brushes? 11 brushes in the makeup bag. So we should have 11 brushes here. Let's make sure, because the one apparently tried to escape. 2, 3. They're so pretty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're good. These are so pretty. Well, here they are in the packaging. Oops, I can't pick them all up for some reason. I love that color. The taupey color. I love that. And it really is pretty with the gold too. Okay. This looks like it's going to be this thicker brush. No, it looks actually like the light. It's the flat top. Ooh, it's so soft. The one thing I don't have is the birthday collection brush. So I have her first brush set, and then I have her second brush set, which was the birthday one. And then when she re-released them, she released it with a flat top kabuki. But the kabuki had sold out before I could get one. So the one thing I will say I don't have is the flat top kabuki from the birthday collection. But now I have it in the taupe collection. It's so soft. It's actually not as... I have this one. No, maybe this one was for the birthday collection. There was one flat top kabuki that I didn't get, or something. But I got this one. This one was, yeah, this one's much more dense than this one. And actually, the bristles feel softer. Like, this is soft, but it's definitely firm. And this just, like, it's like baby's butt. Just so soft. Anyway. Very nice. So this is the L11 flat top kabuki. L31. Where are you? The L31. This is the angled contour brush. This is going to be interesting. I was interested. I was really, ooh, all these brushes are soft. So it's definitely very, what's the word? Like, it's all brand new and out the box, and it's very just straight. But it'll fluff out the more you use it, I'm sure. But trying to decide. So it's supposed to be a contour. It might be. Of course, after it fluffs out, it'll be a little bit. I don't want it to be too harsh, but it'll definitely, I think, fluff out over time. And then blush. It might be a good blush brush. Definitely, I feel like it would be a good powder brush. I have so many powder brushes, and I don't need powder to dry skin. Very pretty. All this, and these are probably, I think these are the softest brushes she's ever made. They feel soft, but then again, mine are used. I don't know if they might be more softer when if they would have been softer when I first got them than now. But these felt like, this is so silky smooth, like softer than my hair. Of course, my hair is struggling at the moment, and I'm gonna need it to stop, to be honest with you. 32. This one is L32 is the stipple brush. So this one, I actually have a stipple brush, but I didn't really know it was like one of my first brushes I ever got, and I thought it was for foundation, but it always left streaks, and I didn't know if it was me or what the thing was. But Laura's video actually really explained these well, and I was using it right, other than like, oh, it's for foundation or whatever, and it's supposed to leave like a softer finish, which usually but this was like when I first started too, and I didn't know what I was doing, so play it again, and this one's much softer. It actually feels good on the face. For this one that I have, it's from Real Techniques, and it was much more like firm and like pokey. It didn't feel good on the face either. And like I said, I felt like it would leave streaks in there, and it even feels, see, this feels soft and smooth. This does not feel soft and smooth. It feels harsh. So maybe this one, I don't think this one would leave the streaks. Because that would even like bother my face. My face would itch, and it would just, this is really soft. Okay. L33 pointed powder brush. This one's gonna be nice. I already know. This one can be used for a lot of things. It'd be a good bronzer brush too. Powder would be good all over the face. Blush. You can use this for anything. Oh, it's so soft. And it'll fluff out a little bit more over time too. Looks about the same size as, well, actually that guy too. But I was actually thinking about this guy. Of course, this has actually changed since I've got this one. It's more pointed now, like this shape, but before they've changed this style of this one. But this one was even the same too, as far as that's more pointed, but it'll fluff out over time. It will fluff out. It's always a good brush to have. $34 is the round top kabuki. Let's see what this is. So that's more flat, and that's definitely more tapered at the edges and more round versus completely flat. I feel like my kabuki's not completely flat, or maybe it's just me. For some reason it looks funny. Interesting. Ooh, that would be really nice for concealer. I think that was one of the things she said for this. Be good for concealer. Or like contour. If you did cream contour, that would be really, ooh, I bet that would blend out nice because it's so soft it fits right there. I done got rid of my cream products. Or cream blush. I think this would be a really nice cream contour, cream blush concealer. I'm probably going to use it for concealer. And it's going to get right in there. Nice, nice. How about that? That's all the face brushes, and now we'll move on to the eye brushes. This is that dad gum. She wouldn't kid this brush. Wait. No, that's the highlighter. That's the deal I was going to say. Okay. 36. No. Where is? Oh, okay. This is what I thought she was talking about, that gigantic eyeshadow brush. No. This, it's so long. Look at, you can't tell. It's like the length of my nose. This is the tapered highlight brush, L35. Yeah, that's going to be a really pretty highlight. And you can just use the tip. You could use the side, but you could go overboard really quick. Just get a little. That's going to be nice. It's actually more of the shape of, my favorite highlight brush is the Wet n Wild P75. They're actually shaped the same. It's just a lot bigger. And like her highlight brush, this one was more flat, and I did not like it. It just did not, look, there's powder going in, highlighter going everywhere. See, it's more like this is more round, and this is more got like a flat top to it. And then that was her first one, and then this one was, you see, and this should work well good in theory, but I don't feel like it works as good as this one. So this one's shaped more like my favorite shape. It's just a lot bigger. So this will probably be my favorite highlight brush from her. L36 is the large tapered brush. This is like her largest blending brush she's ever made. Yeah, definitely large and in charge, but I don't mind that at all. And I love these shapes of eye brushes. Can you see? Got a couple flyaways. Get off there. Or no, that one's just not cut right. I'll cut that off. Yeah, that'll be nice for like a one and done or like all over blend. I love those brushes. L37 taper blender. So same exact style as that one, just a lot smaller. Yeah, see, all you need is like, for like your basic beginners, just one big one, go all over, don't be shy, and then this smaller one to go right in your crease with one more darker color, and then like a finger shimmer on the lid. This is all you need for beginners right here. L38 flat shader. This is really nice. I don't tend to use these brushes very often, but because I always end up going with my finger anyway. Or I might kind of do this business, like a packer kind of brush or movement. This is, what is this? 38 flat, large flat shader. And then we have the L39 flat shader. So this is the same brush, but a smaller size. Be nice on the lid, or like extra fine detail stuff. This is a different brush for me. Kind of, a little bit. Detailed smudger. Real tiny little smudgy fella. That's gonna be real good right under here. Or even like doing like a smoky liner. It's gonna be really nice. Or maybe like, ooh, like right in here in the inner corner, or this inner corner right here. Yeah, it's gonna be really. I always tend to gravitate toward these little guys. Like this one's a little bit different from mine. Mine were more like smaller and like longer, where this is short and flat. But these little kinds of like brushes, and then like these blender brushes the most. And I love this coloring. I love the taupe color with the gold hardware. I don't know why that's so pretty to me. I wouldn't call myself like I love neutral eyeshadow because it goes with everything, but like as far as everything else, like I'm a very colorful person. I love color, but for some reason this color taupe is really pretty to me. And honestly, it matches the bag like pretty spot on. Like it looks a little different on camera, but actually in person it's about like, spot on. So really pretty. And of course the bag's all flat, so but you gotta work it out. And I have my other two bags here. Just take all your little brushes, stick them in there, and of course you still have plenty of room. Or if you're like me, you need all the bags. You have one for brushes and one for this and that and the other. Now, the palette. We're already 20 minutes in. And I love even the like light taupey colors. She's very well coordinated with her packaging as well. It's just like that's something small. Packaging is like something small to consider about, but at the same time I feel like it makes a difference as far as your presentation goes. Oh look, it even matches the palette a little bit. It's a little more yellowy, the palette, or the outer packaging. So Laura Lee, Whimsical Nudes, very simple packaging, which is her, her presentation, her aesthetic. And of course, all her information on the back, 12 months after opening, all that good jazz. Cruelty-free, recyclable. I just really want to get in here. Can we just, okay. Oh wow, she even did the inside of the packaging, which really you can't see. I'm interested to cut this open. Look, even the inside of the packaging has like a little forest going on in there. Can you see it? I don't have to cut this open, but it's already, this video is getting too long. It's even wrapped on the inside. So we're just going to move along. So the palette's a little bit more warmer than the outer packaging. That's what it looks like. Really pretty. Are we ready for the inside? I'll let you see first. Ah. Oh my god! It's so pretty. Oh, I loved it. That's pretty. That is gorgeous. I actually think I like it more than Nudie 2, because Nudie 2 leans a little more pink, and I like Nudie 2, but I don't wear pinks that often on my eyes. I don't know why, because I love pink. I love pink. Girl, I love me some pink, but I never wear it on my eyeshadow. But I love these warm neutrals, but like they don't look overly warm, if that makes any sense. Like it don't look like red. This is a really pretty, I don't know if I'm not going to go with this shade today. I'm going to go with something like this, but this is really speaking to me. Probably do like Aaron and Manny on the lid, and I bet you, she didn't say this in her video, but you know she named them after Aaron and Manny, especially since it's even Aaron's name is spelled the way it's her niece is spelled. This is bothering me to death. I don't even know. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. Okay. Alright, here we go. The best part right here. Nice. Here she is. She's gorgeous. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I wanted to have like a base on, but at the same time I wanted to play with all the brushes. And it's terrible, but I'm not fixing to wash them first. I'm fixing to use them on my face. So I know that's not sanitary, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm excited. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna go all up in these nudes today. I want all of these. I don't know. We're probably not. We might put a little black maybe on the. Oh, we can use the smudger and put it on like a liner, because I never do that. These shimmers. We're not gonna touch in the greens. I mean, I guess we could, and it would kind of go, but these are really pretty greens, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know, because this is not green, but it looks good. But then these aren't. This ain't more warm tone either, but I don't know. I think I'm really attracted to these greens, but I really think this would look best with my outfit today. So we're going to go up in here, maybe a little bit of the black too. Let me get into this a little bit and be right back. Okay, back to business. We're going to do this as quick as we can. So, I've already got my primer on. We're going to use my favorite foundation, and I guess just put it right on, because that's what I usually do. A little on the ear. A little tap, tap. Looks good. Oh, it looks good. I don't know. I was trying to look and see anything, but it looks good. I'm curious. Let's try it. I don't. Okay, pump. This is the stipple brush. That was the flat top kabuki. Let's try the stipple. She said you're supposed to take it and stipple it. Get it all over my earrings. Usually I would do my makeup first, then put on jewelry, but I was trying to look cute. It looks better, but I still feel like you see, like, I don't know, maybe the stipple brush is just not for me. Why does this not look like my same shade? Did it oxidize on me? The same one I always use. Like, it almost has a weird texture look to it. I don't know. I don't know about stipple brushes. Like I said, I have one and I quit playing with it because I don't feel like it looks right. And I don't know, this looks better, but it don't look I feel like this looks a lot more smoother and blended than this does, if that makes sense. But it's not the brush's fault. It's just my preferences, I guess. Makeup all over my earrings. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so I've got it all blended out. The nose is a little tricky, but it's already starting to like get the foundation in it, so like the bristles will kind of chunk together, and I can see that in here, which is just something that, I don't know, just something that happens, or I notice, or whatever. It did a good job. I just feel like I always, as much as I feel like I like brushes better than sponges, I always end up going with sponges because I like the way my makeup looks better and more airbrushy looking than I do with a brush, even though I feel like this would in a way be more sanitary. Always end up just liking so I'm just, this one's all, probably about time for that one to go. Just wanted to touch around my nose and kind of, but no, it looks good. I just like a sponge application better, I think, even though in my head I really would rather use a brush. And also the stipple, I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with this some more and try to learn more about the stipple brush, but I've never been a big fan of stipple brushes in general. So now we're gonna use the L34 and apply our concealer. Ooh, I'm just gonna use the old CoverGirl. It's like my favorite one. This one, see it? Oh wow! Already, I feel like this is gonna be good. Leftover. Look, they don't even. Wow. Wow. All right then. Come on in. Like this concealer's about had it. Touch more. And I just need a smaller version. Just a touch smaller. I didn't have enough to really cover my eyelid. I am liking what this is doing. Of course, I have a tiny face. I would like it, like I said, I would like a smaller, I would really like a smaller version of this. But this is, yep, that's it right there. But this would be really pretty. I want to try this with my foundation next. Because that just, and it looks really good. I like this better than maybe the flat top kabuki. Wait a minute, did we just make a new self-discovery? Wait a minute. Oh, I have a stray hair. Just do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, because I felt like that's how I'm supposed to react about the. Did y'all see that? The kabuki, but this guy just he was out of here. I've got some strays coming out of it, but it happens. Man, all right on. That was it. I like that. Definitely the L34. I like that one. Now we're gonna go in with the L33 powder brush with some pressed powder and tuck it right in there. Yeah, it feels really good on my under eyes. It's so buttery soft. I do wish, just because, see how like this like covers, like I wish it was a little smaller, then I could just, like it didn't cover half my face. But that's like just a personal preference thing, and like what I would do or make, or you know, that's not nothing wrong with this stuff. This feels really good. I just would like a smaller shaped set. These feel fantastic. Actually, these might be my favorite brushes from her, because I always love her brushes because it's her. But like, I know that sounds awful. I've never disliked any of her brushes, but definitely had her factor in there, because some of them, like I said, the highlighting brush is not my favorite. It's just that's not my favorite shape. These feel like it feels smooth. It ain't pulling and tugging. It feels so smooth on my skin. It's just gliding. Feels wonderful. Nice. Okay. Definitely that's approved. And I'm sure it would be good there too. But maybe we'll use a little bit. We'll use it again for some blush. Let's go ahead and do the face. Alright, the L31 angled contour brush. I just got kind of a lighter bronzer because I just want to, I feel like this is so wrong. No, how about this way? Okay. Guess tapping is the way to go. Till we at least get it fanned out. Got plenty on my face. See, I'm getting it too concentrated because it's not fluffed out yet. Pretty though. And I don't want it concentrated here. I want it concentrated up here and then fan downward. Right. I always end up doing a little crazy anyway. Okay. You just take, this is her. I love this one. This is L21 powder. If you had powder all over your face, that would be fantastic. I don't need all that, but I'll just take it and blend my entire cheek to get an extra good blend. Plus everyone's going to use brushes differently too. There we go. Yeah, we're going to use the stipple motion and concentrate it up here by the temple and drag it down. Nice. And I feel like this will be even better once it fluffs out. It's not so tight and brand new. Look at that. Ooh, I got that nice sharp. Looks more harsh on the camera, but yeah, that turned out even better. Over here. Ooh, I love, that was so effortless. Look how sharp that is. Wow. Because I love her from the birthday set, this fan brush. I love that for right here. But this, I actually got it more I've got it sharper and more, with that brush, I'm better at keeping it where it's supposed to be instead of getting everywhere. But I even did even better with this one. Wow. Nice. Okay. Forehead. Nice. Yeah, we figured out where the direction to head with this. I can still see a glaze over my earrings. Yep. I think this might be my favorite. Like, every brush has been great. Stipple brush just is not my thing, which I was wondering at when because like I said, I have one and I just don't use it. I could never figure out really how to, I guess, use it correctly and make it look right. All right. Just really, I was going to say, I really wanted to, oops, look at me. Really wanted to concentrate on my face today. Of course, I guess I'm going to be doing more eyeshadow than what I was going to do originally, but I put way too much over here and went crazy. Just take a clean brush. All out. Yes, I am living. And just a tiny bit on the sides of my nose. I'm not really precise with the nose. I just want to make sure it don't disappear. Oh, why is my face? I'm so pale. It looks so. My face, when I put my foundation on, the face just looks flat. And then like, oh, well, it's not the right shade for you. Actually, it really is, because y'all seen how different, which is weird because this is the one I've been using for a while. I feel like every year I get like a shade lighter, and I don't understand. Okay, I need to get this moving here. This video is turning really long. Blush. Sure, why not? Alright, we're going to go back to the L31, what we use for powder. I don't want to do too much blush today, but I just want enough. And this is like a glowy blush. I'm just going to do the tip of it. Something. I'm trying to be really light because I don't want to go overboard. Just kind of tapping, sweeping around. Pretty. I'm just trying to do, I'm going to go overboard in a minute. There we go. Definitely want to see it, but I also don't want to have a tendency to do way too much. And I like to put it on my apples. Not a lot of people like to do that, but I like to focus it on my apples and blend it up into my bronzer. I'm about to overdo it. Stop, Aaron, stop. Okay. Got a little low on my cheeky cheeks. All right. Now, highlighter. Okay. We're going to go old school with Becca and Moonstone with our gigantic highlighter. This is going to flip out too. What's that noise? Okay. Becca highlighter and Moonstone. It's already picking up very nicely. It's so big. It's like brushes for giant people, because with my tiny face I'm gonna overdo it. Or I'm gonna get it everywhere. I can see it picking it up, but it's like so light and fluffy. Or is it the... Alright, where's my OG? Is it me? It might be me. That's why you always go back to the OG. Not really. Okay. Let's go with, no. Star Island by Oprah. I don't know why. Or is it me? Oops, I used my brush. Okay, well, we definitely know we fixed the problem now. So now, let's take our new brush. Go on this side. Yeah, it's more light and fluffy, not so concentrated. It's giving a different effect, like a more like light little. It's interesting. Since it's so fluffy, it's giving a lighter, more. That one will leave more of a little bit of streak. This is just lightly making us a light little dusting. This would be probably what. This would be good, like all over, or even like This is so big I could use it as like a under eye powder brush. Because see, look at the difference. Concentrated it right there, exactly where I wanted it. And this just fluffed it all out. This is too light for what I really wanted to go for today. I don't know why that was not delivering the way it was supposed to. Or maybe it was, it's just more natural. It's about matches my skin tone. Put a little bit more moonstone on top of that. I don't know. We're going with it. That's not exactly where I wanted to go today. Must be moonstone. It's not as bright as I was thinking it was, because I wanted more of a lighter yellow goldy color. Anyway. Okay, concentrate. This video is getting too long. Okay, highlighter brush, decent. Probably my favorite one she's made, because all the other ones, they all kind of do the job, but not as good as my favorite one. And this one got closer, but you can see it. That sounds terrible. Like the way I like to see it. If you can't see me from outer space, my highlighter is not bright enough. Okay, now to the fun part. The palette. Okay, we're gonna go with the biggest one, the L36, this giant brush into Cloud Blossom. This is probably not gonna show up much, but just kind of give us a starter color in here. You can kind of see it, but not really. But it gives us something to build from. And then if we need to blend out the next shade, then we can blend it out with this. Okay. Alright, so the next smaller one, the L37, into the shade Sand Shell. I'm going to tap it on more the tip of the brush. And just add a little at a time to where it's really blended and I get it to the pigmentation that I would like. Alright, looks like we're getting there. Not getting there, but that was the wrong word. We're getting to pigmentation that I like, about 3 layers. But if you do a little bit at the time and add a little bit at the time, the blend looks better. Okay. It's definitely coming off like a, I was gonna say khaki kind of color, but it almost is looking like yellowish in a way, like a yellow, really yellow khaki color. I wish it was more khaki than yellow, but that's fine. I'm going to take the smaller shader brush. I would call it a packing brush. L39 into Cedar Rose. This one on the end. Oh my, yes. Woo, did you see that? Almost wish there was a more taupey color in here. Like the yellowy khaki was more either taupe or it had more of a taupe undertone or something. And this one's definitely coming off on the reddish undertone, which is weird with the yellow khaki, I feel like. alright. We know. Trust the process. I love her like second guess your life decisions or your color choices. Okay. A little bit where you can see it, but more so in the crease. Okay. I'm just going to take what's left and kind of try to blend out the edge a little more. I feel like we've got a harsh line because the colors are just definitely different. Let's go back in with the L37 with some more of the yellow khaki. Go over it. It's definitely trying to blend them together. But instead I end up just covering the other one. We're seeing a weird line. As good as think as we're gonna get. Okay. Let's do, I don't know what I'm doing, to be quite honest with you. I'd rather use my finger anyway. So we're going to go with Erin, this shimmer shade. Actually, I'm going to swatch. Well, no, we're not. We'll swatch in a minute. So Erin, and we're going to put her on the lid. Ooh, very sparkly. Very pretty. Alright, and then Manny, which is more of a light goldy color. We're going to put Manny in the inner corner, concentrate him right there. It's actually really funny because I feel like in the pan, Manny looks like a kind of like a darker champagne light gold color, and then I was like, oh wow, it's looking kind of like almost a true gold on my lids. Of course, then when you flash it in the light, it does look more gold when the lights hits it. Still very pretty shades. I feel like these shades are different from her. Like the shimmers are different in a good way, but her shimmers was good. But I feel like we changed the formula a little bit. It's pretty though. That helped tie it together, I think. Okay. I'm gonna work on my mattes a little more. Okay. Blend it out a little more. I'm going to take the little guy. This is gonna be different for me, so we'll see. I'm gonna take the black. And we'll try to smudge it right here. Okay. I didn't really intend to go that hard, but we did. Because it didn't look right. Ooh. I really want to like finish it, but I feel like I just seen like a TikTok the other day. They're like, no, don't do that. My hair more. Okay, I can live with that. Well, I'm done committed now. I don't know if I've never been the. Oops, not Manny. I've never been the wing liner queen. Put some more shimmer and try to cover it a little bit. Blend it better. Oh, I like that better. That's better. Okay, we'll do the other side. Okay, so we got them matching, I think. They're both smudgy, so that's great. I'm content where I got this. The liner look is not necessarily for me. I've never been a wing liner kind of person. But I got it to a spot where I'm happy and content with it. There's nothing to do with stuff. I'm just saying as far as the look goes, but got it to a good spot. The shimmers are really, really pretty. I don't know about these mattes. I think it's just the colors. Because this, I need like a color in the middle there. I don't know. I kept feeling like I kept going back and forth, trying to blend. But I want to take the Cedar Rose reddish color and take the same brush. I cleaned it off. Smudge it underneath here. Just the tip of the light yellow color, blend it out. Just the tap of the brush. Okay. Ooh, like how that looks. Yes. Okay. All right. I used all the little. Well, I didn't use the bigger packer brush, but I also want to swatch this shade. Yeah, that's gonna be a really pretty, like, orangey color. I feel like I would have liked this more in, like, I mean, I guess it is fall, but versus the holiday collection. Like October. Interesting. Okay. Is that everything? I guess it is. I It's pretty. Well, the look's not done, but I guess let me finish it and then finish my base and I'll come back. Alright everybody, here's the final look. What do we think? I like it. I feel so warm toned for some reason. I don't know if it's the lights or the sun like glaring. You can see it down here. I feel like I look a little dark for some reason. Anyway, I've got to do something with this head of hair. Anybody have any good hair product recommendations? It'd be wonderful. It'd be great. It'd be great for like long hair people with hair that's like straight as a board and won't curl and seems to be just very, I need some volume, some texture. I need help. Anyway, here's what the makeup looks like. We're looking like, that's the main part, focus. Actually, you know what's so funny is that now that I've got a lip and some mascara on, I like it even more than I was kind of like, it's alright. It's very light and natural, which is really more what I wanted to go for today versus a in your face makeup look, va va voom, all that good stuff. Look, I got lipstick in my teeth. Y'all weren't even gonna tell me. Anyway, so we did a little tinted brow gel from e.l.f., Lash Paradise, and you know, a Laura Lee Cabana liquid lipstick to fit in with the theme. The palette actually was kind of like, I was getting confused and the mattes were throwing me for a second. I was like, why can't I get this to look the way I want it to? It still doesn't look as I would like it to, but them colors are just too, I need like a color in between. But I like the way it turned out in the end. The smudging is a little different for me. Well, I guess a little different. I've been kind of doing it, but with an angled brush. But like I really was trying to get in there and smudge and do, once I got the, what is that weird line there for? I don't know. But once I got the mascara on and everything, I actually really like it. The shimmers are really, really nice. I feel like the shimmers are different from her other palettes for some reason. I don't know why. But feels that way for some reason. But I really like how the look turned out, and I'm really excited to play with the greens as well. And then like this, like really orangey golden blaze, like a fiery like red gold. Kind of, I'm really excited to play with that as well. Guess it's the only shades I didn't play with. But I'm really excited to play with those. I think the original is my favorite. Of course, I'd like to use the heck out of this too. So you've got Nudie Patootie. This one's just my favorite, and I've never had a eye look I didn't like out of that. And then Nudie 2. I think it's really, really pretty, but I always feel like there's something missing. So I always use the Nudie 1 and 2 together. Unless I do like one shade and then like one of her bright shimmers on the lid. And you know what? I feel like it's the same with this one. Like I feel like I could do better at using this by itself, but then again, I would like to use this in addition, and I'd probably even do even better with it, to be honest. Because what I really kept thinking about when I was applying that was this, where'd it go? Her caramel shade strip, and I just kept thinking, I wished I should have just put some on there. I'm not going to do it now. I've got to go. But I always feel like her smaller ones I want to use in addition to this one. To like, because there's always, I feel like I can think of a shade that I want. Look, there's Jack. He's so mad. He's so mad right now. He says, if you don't quit and come play with me. I always feel like there's a shade, and it's typically in here that I want to use in addition with her smaller ones. And I don't know why that is. But for some reason it is. And then there's Candy Skies, which you can't get no more, which I used the mess out of this that summer that it came out. Used it to death. But anyway, and then we're going to test out this makeup bag, which I know it's going to be fine. We have all of our brushes, our palette. We have, let's see, primer, foundation, concealer. mascara, liquid lip, brow gel, and then highlighter, brush, bronzer, powder. And then the spray is actually gigantic, but you can buy any of those. But let's see if we can make it fit anyway. We're close. I think the spray might push it too much because that spray is gigantic. Well, it's in there, but you can't really zip it. That spray is gigantic. But if you go buy the mini spray size, it actually all fits in there. And you still got plenty of a little bit of room. You've got some wiggle room. There it is. All in there. To give you an idea kind of about the bag itself, I'm going to take the lip out because the lip is coming with me. I'll put all that up later. And yeah, that's my review of the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have any questions, let me know. I think them brushes are probably my favorite ones she's come out with so far. Where'd it go? I'll put it in here. I really enjoyed this, and it's like more of a more nude than like, I feel like, so you've got Nudie Patootie, which was like a nude everything, and then this was kind of leaning on like pinkier tones, and this one's leaning like neutral warmish tones, and I love it. And actually, like I said, really with this one I always pull out the other one. This one I could use by itself, or I would use it in addition to this one. And of course the bag is always nice. It's a nice size. Like, you know, some bags you get, you're like, you can't even see yourself using them. Like, they're not practical. And then some are, you have your favorites. You have some that are impractical. And then, like, these are they're very practical and a nice size. Not too big, not too small. And they actually fit like I said, it's just the spray. I had trouble fitting in there for everything that we used today. But this is like the giant spray. You can get the regular size. It's like that big. So, anyway. Yep, that's everything. In my opinion, on the Laura Lee Whimsical Nude collection. I hope you enjoyed. I know this is going to be a long one. I'm so sorry. If you have any questions, let me know. And like and subscribe to see more from me. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.